This all looks too good to be true, right? A 1,000-word article in the past was worth somewhere from 100 to 1,000 euros. Now it can be written in seconds for free. Is that really possible? Is Google going to allow that? We don't know. It's a new tool and people are already massively using it to create content and post it online, but we have no idea what's going to happen with that. But in general, on the other hand, using AI to generate content or using tools to massively generate content isn't something new. Google has always said that it doesn't like automatically generated content. And when AI came out, Google was also changed his rules about AI content, and he's saying that we shouldn't be using that, and it's against policy to use AI content. But it's always in the definitions and it's always in the details, right? Because what Google is really saying is, as John Mueller said it in one of his videos, we can see on the search engine journal, Google thinks that they can spot automatically generated content and would like to take action against that, right? If we go into Google's documents, into the details, what we're going to see is that they don't like automatically generated content that hasn't been curated by a person. Meaning that if you are using only directly the content from ChatGPT without really reading it through, going through to check for grammar mistakes and adding something unique as a person, as a writer, then you have a problem. But if you use the content from ChatGPT only as a template, as a beginning of that article, and then add stuff to it, then it's not a problem. There are also, other reasons why using ChatGPT content shouldn't be a thing, right? We are just in the time where the quality, the usable content update has just come out, and that content that also says if you are just saying stuff that has been said elsewhere on the internet, your content is not really usable. It's not really the best content. Google is looking for content where it seems as if you've used the thing, right? If you talk about this mouse, do you have something to add to everything that is already on the internet? Is this something that have you used the thing? Do you have experience with it, right? And everything that ChatGPT creates is unique, but is it really new? Probably not. So directly using the content and only using the content can be problematic. And right now, probably is a really good strategy to create content for the websites, but in the future, it will be Google is going to take more and more actions to stop people directly using content from AI. But, of course, helping yourself with the content from ChatGPT is not a problem. Updating that content, all of these things will make unique and quality content that you should be putting on your website. The creators of OpenAI have been talking about how they're going to make sure, and they have strategies for that, and they have tools for that, so that we can directly try out if some content has been generated by OpenAI or not, or by any other AI tools. There are different tools that you can use to figure out if some content has been created by AI. We are going to use one of them. And you can see that when I've added the text that I've gotten previously from OpenAI or from ChatGPT, it told me that this text is 17% humanly generated. So probably not that bad. And it's true. It's content that is from ChatGPT. We can also analyze other content that I've created by myself. And it says in 95% humanly generated. Are these tools 100% reliable? No, they're not. They're going to, mostly what they're going to do is they're going to show the content that is AI generated, that it is AI generated, but often when you have humanly generated content, they can also show that one as AI generated. Is Google using such tools? We don't know, or probably not yet. It will be a possibility to do it in the future, right? So what's going to happen in the future is the content itself is going to be marked in such a way that we don't see it, but tools can see that it was generated by AI. The tests are going to be better. So we can assume that Google is going to know which content is AI generated and which not. That does not mean that AI-generated content is directly going to be banned. The question is when the content has to be different, when the content has to have the something else, then that content is going to be the humanly generated content for that landing page is going to be preferred by Google. But sometimes it just doesn't matter. Right? Sometimes the AI-generated content can be enough. So, what you should be doing at the end is use ChatGPT as a tool that can help you generate stuff, but of course, create content that is quality, that helps your website visitors, and with that, you're going to be on the right side of Google.